One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the Palouse, Pullman Washington Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Nevada Wolfpack, facing off with another team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Washington State's offense will get the first crack at it here. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Washington State has it all working right now. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Off play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wall. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Caught behind the line. It's Wall. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a peek at them for the first time in this one. They'll leave it with him. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Gives it on the option. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on 4th and goal from the 4. Fires to the end zone. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. The Cougars buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. To the air, it's Baldwin. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Here on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. They'll get the 1st down, it's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that...
Trying to beat the D deep. And he makes the catch at the 10. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit.
Touchdown, Nevada! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Washington State, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. Stopped in the backfield. He's gonna lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To the air. It's Baldwin. Sets up the screen. Fighting off the defender. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Tried to nestle that lob in, but it's incomplete. Washington State sends out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Going right to work up top. The sure hands, it's Thomas. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Offense getting set for 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. Got enough space. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing on concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Keeps it and gets the first down. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Fights off a defender. Guys, let's take a minute and talk a little Washington State. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
Under fire. Got his man. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Washington State ready to go with another 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Baldwin. He'll pull it down.
And I feel like this defense is starting to get in a rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off, have some success, and you know if nothing's open, he wants to run. Defense kind of locked in, didn't give up a big play there. They're kind of dialed into what's going on.
A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the 1st down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Wall. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun. Wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Runs through the tackle. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. It's 1st down from the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll try the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker.
Number 17.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And this one is perfect. Had to settle for the field goal. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Oh, he wants it all. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And this offense has done a good job coming out the gate strong. They've been really, really good. This is the type of play, man, you can give momentum back to the defense, swing it back to the other side if you're not careful with the football.
But a little time, lets it go. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Trying play action. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Nevada kept it on the ground to pick up that last first down. Let's see if they can generate some more. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. With all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got him. There he goes. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. They are getting deep into the playbook. 11th play of the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need...
Snags it! They will score! Touchdown, Nevada!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
Scanning the field, it's Baldwin. Unloads it left. He's got it. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. He's got his man. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. Working that wide receiver screen. At the 35, he's got room. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Looking to get it in. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Absolutely perfect. Are forced to settle for the field goal. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman.
Washington State ready to boot it away to start the third quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Makes the grab over the middle. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. This Nevada offense really has it going. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. From the gun, the ground game. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
They're working that left side. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end, and now a little room to operate. Touchdown, Nevada! And the punishment has been extended.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the point after is good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. On the one hand, it's good to get points, but you can't keep settling for field goals on these drives if you want to win the football game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield, it's Baldwin. Finds the tight end. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? The Cougars come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He lofts one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Washington State will have to boot it away. He's got it. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O.
Let's go.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on 2nd down. Give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's got an open man. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Wolfpack will have 1st and 10.
Military stone. Dickory soda. Dickory soda.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Throws toward the end zone. Pass is broken up. It's incomplete, but there is a flag on the play.
Pass interference. Offense.
Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up.
Touchdown, Wolfpack! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Nevada, 38. Washington State, 6.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Caught near the sticks. It's Wall. He's brought down, but he's got enough to give Wazoo a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Baldwin. Makes the catch. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the run, it's Thomas. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the 3rd. We've reached the break. It's Nevada holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on.
Turning it on. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. This Nevada offense really has it going.
Set, ready.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Finds a crease at the 20. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nevada. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball.
And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. And it's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Bringing the heat. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Absolutely center cut. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did, and David
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Cougars just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That pass not close as he... Drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Back to throw, it's Averill. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Quick completion on the out. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one.
He's out of bounds.
Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short.
Second down.
Out of the gun, they give to the back. Makes one man miss. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. This Nevada offense really has it going.
42, Spider. 4-2. Where you go?
Here's the handoff. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Graves. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? How in the world did the offense retain possession? And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Nevada way behind the sticks on this 3rd down play. They'll run play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Herrera. And the returner will be brought down. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later into the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They boot it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, David.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch.
There he goes. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
He'll bring it out. It's Herrera. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Herrera. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. A deep throw as the clock winds down. They'll bring him down as he bulks up those numbers, but not the most important one as they'll come up short in this game. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.